So what's up everybody? Got a match here today where I play Nocturne. I'm playing with my friend Ethan and Brandon. Ethan is Ready Made 4 and Brandon is VTech 422. I'm going to be playing as Nocturne, probably already said that, but Brandon's going to be playing as alistar and Ethan's going to be playing as mastery. This is like Ethan's like 5th win, something like that. So he's been playing a very short time. Not very skilled at the game yet, but he does decent. Brandon's got about 80 wins. He's getting better, doing pretty good. So I'm playing as Nocturne, jungle. And what I'm going to start off with is cloth armor and 5 health pots. I'm not sure exactly what my runes and masteries are, but I know they're like AD. So if you can find like a basic AD mastery and rune page, that's basically what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be starting at wolves, and then I'm going to get Heimer to leash blue for me, which is right here. So I'm going to be starting here on the mini map. I can't ping that, or can I? Nope, can't ping it. So I can't even show you where I'm going, but I'll just click on the area. So I'll be going here. Wolves is in that section where the little skull is, and I'll be going here, and this skull where that is, there's gonna be blue buff, and then I'm gonna work my way down to race, and then I'm gonna go to red buff, and then I'm gonna go to golems, and then I'm gonna go back to race, and then I'm gonna go to wolves, and that'll give me a really fast jungle, and I'll be able to gank either top or mid. And if I come down to well, I can't even think of what this is, golems, and I see that bottom's push, I could gank here too. It's really situational on what you're going to be doing. Like, yeah, if I came to race, and I could go to wolves, but if mid's pushed, I could go mid and get, it's going to be a Nivea there, so I could get her. So I'm just really uploading this to show I had a good match. I'm not starting off so much, but in the end, I really carried really hard as a jungle. Heimer was AFK, so I was kind of asking him, "What's up, man? What are you doing?" Just trying to figure out what's going on.
30 seconds until
They go in here and kind of poop on you a little bit. I wasn't looking, so I don't get to see how much damage they do, but that looks like a good amount. He flashed and stopped, so. Wukong, I'm not sure if he speaks English. He doesn't do that great. He gets kind of pushed under turret and doesn't get the farm that well, so I noticed that he needs some help. He doesn't really say anything, so I try to go up there, and when I do, he dies. And then he asks me, what did I do that for? So I don't understand. He just wasn't that great. I think he has a really bad connection is his problem. He had like 300 ping in the loading screen or something like that, so I don't know. Maybe you've seen something different. I'd take a good couple milliseconds to hit that. I should have got that a little bit quicker. And Heimer's not here, so well, he is now, but he doesn't think I'm gonna make it. So what you'll do is once you start attacking these wolves, you'll pop your first health pot, and to do that you can either click 2 or you can click on this right here where you can't see my mouse, I don't think, but if you can, it's right there. So I'm gonna wait for Heimer to leash this for me because I don't really need it, but it really helps once I get to red because I'll be taking all the damage. If I don't get a leash, I can just go to golems and then red, but I'm not sure if that works, but I assume it does, so don't take my word for that. So get blue, get level 2, and then I'm gonna get I'll start off with my Q because that gives you some more damage and attack speed. Actually gives you attack damage, not attack speed. Your W gives you attack speed. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. You don't need to listen to me. I'm not pro. But this is kind of just average person guy. This is not. If you are playing like professional, this is not for you. This is a really, really low elo game because Ethan, this guy right here who has that like 1 health, has very low elo. So we're getting really low elo people in here. And you can even tell it everybody's elo, but everybody in this match has under 100 wins, whereas I have like 200. So yeah. But it's still a hard match if the other team gets fed. So it's kind of what I was proud of. I was able to carry my team and win, which is not easy. You you can't just, it's not a solo game, you have to team play. I've been reading a bunch of guides on solo mid, so that's where I get my information from. And if you want to learn the game better, I'd go check out that website, because they're great at that. They're professionals. I'm not a professional, I am just doing this for the heck of it. So if you want to, you can go check them out. If you're playing lane, your main goal is to CS and harass. So yeah, just a little quick note. I think I've said that before, but Mordekaiser says in chat, good luck, have fun, good game. I forgot to say that lol woot, and I said same back. So your skill order will be Q, W, Q, E. Unless you see that bottom's push, then you'll get your E first at level 3, and then you'll go gank. But that's only such, like, you want to get your Q first, because that'll help you get some more attack damage to finish your jungle a little bit quicker. So I was going to go mid, because she's pretty low health, and so is he, as you can see there. But top is getting pushed really hard, and he only has 5 CS, as opposed to his 7 and her 11. And he's really getting outranged and pushing her short, so I noticed that he needs help. But I still go mid, but I fail this really hard. See that? Yeah, horrible. I just said wow right then because I was so bad. I missed my Q because of her flash, but I had enough reaction. I didn't even have enough reaction time to hit that again. And I missed my other Q right here. Yep. This is bad. I'm not good at this game. So you gotta land that. As Nocturne, that's one of your main things. If you hit your Q on them, you can kill them. So bottom already died once. That was Brandon dying, and Ethan's running away. They didn't really do anything. They just kind of, you know. Those are my two friends. So Wukong's a random, and so is Heimer. Heimer's not bad. He's actually pretty good for a Heimer. He did really well. He just had some mishaps and stuff. So I noticed that he's getting dove under turret, so I'm gonna come down here and try to kill him. So he goes up right there, not on my mini map. He could run this way, but I didn't think he's that smart since he's kind of low. And there he is. So hit my E. Your E will fear them if you stay in range for long enough. But I had red buff, so that killed him right there. I didn't notice what killed him last time. I didn't realize I had red buff. Red buff gives you damage. I just went away, so that was really close. So yeah, I was gonna go top, but I don't know. This is about 2 or 3 hours ago when I played this, and it's like 6 a.m. right now. But I am not tired, so I'm just gonna do this anyways. So I hope you all enjoy this so far. It's not a bad team. They just, I don't know. I just got kind of fed and jungled really well. They didn't have a jungle, and I tried to use that to my advantage. Heimer's just kind of sitting there. So I told Wukong I'm coming top because he's still getting out CS. He's got 8 farm now as opposed to their 14 and 20, so he's really getting pushed out of here. So I was coming top, so I get the wolves, and so my goal is kind of keep my jungle clear and gank as often as possible, and keep my health up, so that I'm getting my levels up as much as everybody else. Wukong's level 6, even though he doesn't have a lot of CS, because right now I have 35. I got the most on my team, which shouldn't be happening, but I barely missed my Q. I misjudged that. I thought she was going to run away a little quicker as soon as she saw me, and then Wukong dies, and then he questions what I did there. So my fault. I did miss my Q, but you know, can't hit them all. I missed 2 so far, so I'm not doing too amazing. So he asked me, "What are you doing?" And basically, I was sucking. If you wanted to know for reals. And this is even dumber. I can't get this at this much health. I only got a cloth armor. So, yeah. That's how if you want to die and have the enemy team just laugh at you, you do that right there and keep fighting it and lose your health. So I've got a base and get some more lifesteal. I'm going to get Madrid's blood rate. Make sure I say that right. Defense, armor, that. Madrid's razors, not Madrid's blood razors. Because you want to get the Wriggles lantern first. because this is a really good item as a jungler, because you can ward. It gives you a free ward that comes up every 3 minutes, which is really nice because you can ward any location that you want to. So you can get vision on dragon, or on blue, or anything in their jungle, or if somebody's getting ganked lucky, you can ward for them too, but they should be warding their own stuff. So she's come mid, as Wukong is having a lot of trouble top, so she doesn't have to worry about that. So I'm level 6 now, so I get my ult. And the range of this is not that big compared to other like global-ish ults. So make sure you know you're in range if you're going to ult. Because I have had a couple instances where I would ult and they would be like just out of range. And I wouldn't be paying attention to it. So bottom's died again, so they're feeding up this little cannon down here in mastery. So I'm going to try to go mid, ult, hit my Q, hit my E, try to get her. Nice wall, good defensive play by Nivea, and I missed my Q again, like a boss. So I know I need to get out of there because there's nobody missing, but I wasn't looking at the time. And I didn't have a lot of health, so I'm just going to go back to my jungle. I didn't want to risk anything right there. Don't want to feed her any kills at all, because it's Nivea. She already farms really well, but Heimer is actually beating her by 1. So I'm gonna get red buff. I was trying to give blue to Heimer, but almost died to it earlier, so I kind of forgot about that and just gave up. So I'm low health from jungling and attacking Anivia, so she did a good job of keeping me from jungling and ganking more often. So I'll have to base after this, because ganking with this much health is not a good idea. So I'm on Skype with them, so I'm not chatting or anything. Well, actually, they're in the same house as me, but same difference. We were speaking together, so I didn't have to worry about any of that. So Heimer steals her blue, but doesn't make it out because they had a Nivea. It was a good play by bottom. Bottom was paying attention. They saw that Heimer was in the jungle as soon as the Nivea popped up, or got vision on him. They might have had a ward somewhere in here, but I really don't think these people would ward. There's no support or anything, so yeah. So our support isn't warding. If you're playing support, you really need to ward, because having vision is something that's very, very powerful, and will give you a lot of upper hands and no knowledge of where the other team is at. So I kind of get Nivea low, but with the Nivea, you have to know that her passive is on, because her passive is pretty good. Once she dies, she turns into egg and gets her full health back, and you have to damage her down again. So I get Kennen with a nice gank from bottom. I actually didn't call him. This is Brandon's idea. He did a really good job on that. Came mid, had a nice gank, and we got 2 kills off of it. So we're down 4-6, never mind. I'm not doing too well bottom. We got 2 deaths for each of them. And Heimer's had 1 death, and Wukong's had 1 death, kind of due to me. And Wukong isn't, he's got 22 farms, so he's kind of catching up, but that's not really, really great. Everybody stopped, so I guess I pressed the stop button. I don't know what that was. Oh, okay. If you press top left button on the keyboard, not escape, but right below that, it's kind of like a backwards apostrophe. Yeah, and a little squiggly mark. Yeah, that one. That's your stop and play button, so for future reference. If you're using wall replay, that's how you do that. So we're at 12 minutes. We could be dragoning right now, but Wukong's really focused on his lane. We don't have any wards, so there's nothing really can do about that. So I'm just like, hey, let's push bottom. They're not anywhere to be found, so here they come. I failed my spell shield really hard right there. Nocturne is a pretty skillful champion. He's got a skill shot. His ult is pretty good. It's one of my deaths. was really dumb. My stupidity right there was I didn't realize we'd lost this turret yet, so I thought we could just drop back to here and be fine, but no. That turret was gone, so I wasn't paying any attention. I should have had more map awareness on that. So, Wukong's is going to take some damage. I don't know what he did right there. What summoner spells does he have? I guess he healed? I don't know what happened right there. So Cassiopeia is pushing top. I don't know how much health that turret has, but I'm assuming it's not a lot. Because we lose it. At least I know that much. So I'm just going to keep farming and in my jungle, keep jungling, and try to get myself to a point where I can have better equipment and do more damage than the other team. So right now I've got 71 farm, and all of them have under 50. And Kenan has the least with 17, but he's got 3 kills. Mastery has 5 kills. So they're doing some damage. So I'm going to walk over here to Dragon Ward it. Make sure it's there, first of all. But since they were all right there, I was kind of scared to walk in this jungle and blind check it. I didn't want to do that. So we're going to kind of do a team fight mid, I think. Yeah, we got Mastery and alistar right here, so they're amazing, so I wouldn't try to adapt to their playstyles. And this is just one of my really good games, so I don't know. If I'm doing bad, you tell me. I will listen to your instruction if you are better than me. So I told him to come over here and get blue, but I saw him here, so I didn't want him getting that, so I made sure we got it by smiting it. So I killed Mordekaiser. Cassiopeia comes from mid, so I hit my Q on her, and then I make sure she can't get away with my E to keep her in range, and Heimer gets her. So this is just a really bad play by their team. They all came in at separate times, and I got a Nivea. So Kenan's here, and I've got to Wukong teleports in. So I hit my Q on him, and he takes 2 turret hits and an ult from Wukong, and that will kill him. So we are up. We're down 8-12 still. So didn't get blue for Heimer, but we came up 4-1 on that. I wasn't paying that much attention. Yeah, I think Heimer died, and we got 4 kills on that. So it was a really, really good play. And then we even get Yi right here, even though we take like 10 years, and he doesn't have his ult up or anything to escape away, and he's got enough mana to cast anything by now, so
An enemy has been slain.
Yi dies. So this is a perfect opportunity to Dragon. We've got most of them down. We got Yi down, so even if they run back in, it's a 4v5. So we're gonna Dragon. I pinged it. And so to get a dragon, you're just going to do your abilities on it, make sure everybody gets there, have somebody kind of checking out the area, make sure nobody jumps in. You kind of want to have everything warded. So Heimer's going to go for the blue seal again. So I see Nivea's wall. I actually didn't see her right there, so I thought she was coming from here or something. So I'd come in here, and I was going to run around there, but that's just a bad place to initiate, because there could be one more person there and be a 3v. Nope. This is a bad play by me. I could have gone in. Could have gone in there. Kenan was kind of fed, so that'd be my only reason to not go in there. I keep trying to press tab, and I press the button right above it. So 4-1. Heimer is trying to steal that blue twice and has died twice. I don't know why he has boots of ability. That's not. I don't know. I don't play Heimer, so I'm not going to judge that. I just wouldn't consider that a good pick on him. So 4-1-3, 9-3-13. Oh, I don't know where that 3 came from. 9-13. Ult is up. Don't know if I use it right here. Make sure I have my Q on her, because that's a really good harass on Nivea. So ult's in. Make sure I get her down. I could focus somebody else and just get her when she comes back up, but she's got mana, so I'll make sure I get her first. And then I get both of them, and Heimer had a really nice ult right there and did a lot of damage, and I got all the kills off that. So it's 7-1-3. Bad play by them. I got their blue, I think. Yep. And here comes Mord and Cassiopeia. So we all turn around and she ults, so fail ult right there. I don't know what Wukong was whatting about. I guess he thought it was a bad. So Heimer's got his turrets right here. Make sure land my Q. I can land it when I'm not ganking because people act weird when you gank them. They run forward, they run backwards, they don't run the direction you think they're going to run. So it's kind of hard to land it. Unless you're just going to hit it from bush, then it's a lot easier to land. So if they're standing next to the bush, like if they're in range of your Q, which is, I don't know. As soon as it comes up, I'll tell you. Can't. It's about from here to the end of that bush. Like right, God, the end of this bush. A little bit closer. So we initiate right there, which was a bad initiation. We shouldn't have done that. So Kennen kind of jumps into Heimer's turrets again. Not a good idea. I didn't realize these people were so dumb. With Heimer, don't go near his turrets unless you can kill them. I think that's the way you do that. Yeah, don't attack him unless you can kill his turrets. Because that is his damage output. I mean, his rockets and his other ability to do damage. But he can kite you all day through his turrets. Heimer's a straight baller on that. So Yi's down here, just pushing this turret like Yi does. Dunk Master. So I tried to hit my Q. He barely dodges it. Oh, that's the range of it, if you really want to know. So I hit my E on him to make sure I can get a stun or a fear on him. And I'm just going to fight him. And Brandon's like, oh, dude, come over here, I can help you. And I'm like, nope, got this. So I get a godlike status, which I don't like having. Just because it puts a lot more pressure on you to not die, because that will give the other team a lot of extra gold. Plus 500, actually. So dying... But I don't know. Maybe it was better to not ever die. But for me, I will die. I died 2 more times during this video, which is understandable. But, you know, can't have a complete... You can, but I don't know where I was going with that. So Baron is up. We could do that, but we're all level like 10. But I've been seeing that really recently, like a lot. People doing Baron pretty early. I don't know what that is, but I've seen like if they're doing really well and they win a team fight, instead of dragoning at like level 10, they'll go Baron. I don't know what that is, but I guess it works. But I haven't watched any pro games recently to really know if that's viable or not. So Mordecai's kind of throws me off on here. He's like, "Oh, dude, why'd y'all Baron so early?" So, I don't know. Brandon barely gets away. I don't know why he ulted right there. Could have got that without it. So, just put that on a 100-minute cooldown. Mord's just going to clear this wave because we're kind of pushing it. We haven't pushed top yet, but mid is doing okay. Heimer's going to put... Oh, that was cool. Yeah. So, I'm going to buy warmogs. So, my build so far has been Wriggles, Boots, more specifically, Berserker's Greaves. It gives you some attack speed. The Brutalizer, and the Avarice Blade, which gives you additional 5 gold every 10 seconds, which is pretty good to get you to your build faster. And I never use my youmoos throughout this video. Yeah, once I get it, I never use it. Just like y'all should know, I just realized that. So... Don't expect any crazy build using on here. So we're kind of having like a little skirmish type thing right here. Heimer's low, and so is Wukong. Yi, they're kind of like fighting him down here, but it's Dunk Master. You can't kill the Dunk Master, so what's happening? He's just gonna run. I was dumb. Should have ran that way. So Yi dies. And we're kind of just fighting it off mid here, harassing, and I've got a warmog, so I need to be killing minions so I can kind of farm that up. I come out low on this fight, and I think we get 1 kill, but this should really happen. So dragon is up. I don't know when that came up, but I might have pinged it. I don't know if I did or not. So I just keep trying to harass with my Q because of everything else. Well, yeah, my Q costs 80 mana. I don't really run them out of mana too fast, so I just keep harassing with my Q. Because if I try to jump in there, I'll probably die, even though I have warmogs. I'm at half health, and their whole team has a lot of CC. Well, Kennen stun, and then Anivia stun, and that's enough to get you killed. So, he's just going to ult in there, initiate, so I'm just going to ult in there and capitalize on it. Nailed my Q. Just going to try to chase her down. I don't know what I'm doing. I think she was like trying to kite me into something, but yeah, so I came mid to try and take on these guys. Here comes Yi. He's gonna chase me down. I made sure I got out of there with a flash because I didn't know how much damage he was doing. So really, basically god. If you're in base, you just need to run back. I don't know. I think it's quicker. So I'm gonna start building my bloodthirster from here. So that'll kind of combine with my warmogs, and I'll be able to get my health back pretty quickly. Once I get to my last item, so I build a bloodthirster and then I build a youmoos. I go for infinity edge just because their team is kind of tanky and I was not dying that much, so I just figured let's get more damage, so that's what I did. So bloodthirster and infinity edge, you're gonna have a lot of attack damage, a lot of crit, and a lot of restoration, so you can stay in fights for a while. And you can see here with my Wriggles, I'm kind of proccing a lot. So Mord's here. Nail my Q again. Actually, I did hit him, so that's okay. I didn't know how much damage he was doing. I know Mord's OP. I don't know. He's been pretty good recently, but I don't know if they nerfed him or anything. This is the patch where they buff Shin, so for future reference, just to let you know when this was. Hello, Train. How are you doing? So Nocturne at this time, I don't think he's OP. I think he's kind of balanced, but he's got really good ganks once he gets to level 6 because of his paranoia activity. I don't know what word I was trying to get there. Ability, activity. So we get Dragon here again. So kind of got some domination on that. We could have gone Baron, but which we should have at this point. So the other team could have gone Baron while we were doing Dragon. So I just ult in, hit my Q, and perfect wall by Anivia. Great job. But you don't run towards us. Bad idea. Yep. Right there. I don't know what she was going for there. Her route of escape should have been right here and then ran back this way. Because, I mean, I know she saw Heimer coming across here, but that was her only chance. I mean, if she tried to, I don't know where she was going. Flash this wall, like base here, anything to juke us out. But I don't think this is a good escape route. So Heimer's just gonna push mid here. Ethan was trying to push this turret, and he unsuccessfully did that. I just had my hand in front of the mic, so I don't know if the quality just went down like a million times. But yeah. So I'm just gonna take blue because Heimer, I pinged him and he didn't come. So I'll wait. It's like Heimer. So I'm just like, fine. So I'll take that, get my level 3 ult, and start taking wolves. So this is a pretty hard fought game. We're 27 minutes in. I'm 11-1-5, but we're winning now. We got a 3, 5, and 7 Heimer. Heimer's pretty good, but you know he's had some bad plays trying to steal blue. 1, 2, and 4 Wukong, but only 47 CS. Alistar support 4, 5, and 10, and mastery 4, 5, and 2. And I'm kind of just dumping on kids. I don't know. I don't like that expression, but people say that a lot, so I guess I just said it. I'm doing decently. Sun's up. That's all y'all should know. So Nivea hasn't built any health yet, so she is really squishy, and I guess she's just trying to rely on her passive. So there's that CC, ult, and then ult, and then ult. So I just took every one of the team's ults, and I'm still okay. I'm just gonna tank it all. Building that warmogs. Best flash ever by so ults in. I should have gone for the back guy, but got the Q off. So I'm just gonna run back. He's after me. Dugmaster. So I'm just gonna base. So in that fight, I just tried to as a tank, I guess that's what you do. Just run in, take all the damage, and then let your team go in and do the rest of the damage, even though my team can't do damage, because none of them really do any damage. I don't know if that's a good build for Wukong, but that's just me. I guess he just wants to do the deeps. So Brandon gets out of there pretty good. Then Ethan gets killed on Nivea. He's got like 10 wins, seriously, so that's really good for him. So I'm pinging Baron. We just won a team fight. They've got 2 down. Yeah, Baron. Right? That's what we need to do, right? Anybody else agree with me? So I just say Baron ASAP. I know everybody. Heimer was low, and I don't think this guy speaks English that well, so Nivea comes to check, so Q and E her. So there's a good initiation. So Mord comes in too. Just gonna Q and E him. I mean, I don't know what their goal was. Let's face check Baron. That's what you have wards. So you can actually know what's going on over here, so you just don't have to blindly run in something like Baron, please. Let's go, let's go. So Keenan's right here. We don't have any wards because our support is Brandon, and he didn't buy any. Like, he's got like 1 at least there. So I'm really worried about them coming to try to steal this from right here, but I don't think anybody at this skill level is good. But I'm not good either because I just missed that smite. Landing that smite. It's mathematical. I'd try to eye it, but I guess I need to try to math that from now on. So he's dead. So bottom's getting pushed like a mofo, and Nivea just put up another amazing wall. And Keenan's just gonna push top. So we all got Baron. Everybody's up on their team except Yi. Oh, stop slow motion for me. So level 18 already. 30 minutes in. Nobody on their team is level 18, but yeah, Mord calls me out on Baroning that early. I don't know why. And then I proceed to crap on their team. What did that accomplish, you ask? We got plus 300 gold for everybody, so 1500 gold for our team. We got Baron buff. We killed E. We didn't really push anything, so we got Baron. What else you want me to say? We had a little bit of dominance. We got more gold than you. That's a good accomplishment. I don't know. I just think he's way than me or something. So they're all mid, and I'm like, I'm just gonna push this because I want to get this tower. which probably isn't a good idea since we're having a team fight right here. So I push this wave and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll come. So we've got Baron, and we don't have a tower here, but we're still holding out because we've got Heimer turrets. So Blue's up, and Heimer just doesn't even care about getting it. So I'm just like, alright, I'll take it for the rest of the game. I like that CDR. And a little bit of mana regen, so Ethan, understandably, is just gonna die. And so is Heimer, but I come in for the cleanup. So, got ulted right here, but I can still get him. So, let's see. Got an ult in, then I get killed. Yeah, bad fight. It was a bad initiation by me. I thought I had that. I thought I could get all my abilities back up, but I didn't. So sometimes when you initiate like that, just, you know, go in with the whole team and don't try to do it by yourself and be an idiot like I am. So 14-2, that's my second death. And you just have to play, if you're going to carry, you have to play smart to how your team is playing, and you kind of need to direct them in what they're doing, but don't do it in a dick way. Do it nicely. Be like, hey, everybody, let's try and go mid. Don't be like a team leader. Be like, hey, let's coordinate. Do stuff smart. There's a difference. Being team leader, I don't think it's a compliment. Because it's a team game, it's not team leader game. Yeah, that makes sense. So, I've got my BF sword, and warmogs, Wriggles, berserkers, youmoos, bloodthirster, and yeah, I'll finish my build after the next time I come back. So I'm getting really tired right now and I want to go to bed, but I'm going to finish this video because I'm already 33 minutes in. I've got to be up and go to Nashville soon, so it's like 7 o'clock right now and stuff like that. So yeah, too early for Baron, smiley face. Nice try though. What did you gain? So, I just said what? I didn't understand. Yeah, we got a couple kills, even though after that team fight we all died. But, yeah, we got Baron. But, what else do you want me to respond to that as? So, my response is what to that? Just tell me what you think, if you want to. Don't have to. So, right here, don't know if this is where I get it, but I get her kind of low. I can't even find myself right now. So I'm going to come over here, kill him, and I'm going to get Anivia. Double kill. So then there's Anivia, or Cassiopeia, so I'm going to ult her. So that's basically a triple, right? When you agree with me? So Brandon's like almost, yeah, Brandon's dead, so gotta kill him. So I'm just gonna 2v1 this right here, and that was, I'm calling that a freaking penta because even though it didn't say it, I got that. So that is my penta kill right there. If you ever want proof of me having one, that's it. So 19-2. Still pretty close game. I mean, I can kind of carry this, so yeah, I said penta just because, you know, it was a penta kill, even though I guess I didn't do it within the time limit. So I'm just gonna, after you want a team fight, you gotta do something. Don't just sit there and farm. Push a turret, get an inhibitor, do dragon, something. You gotta like actively think of stuff to do so you can get ahead. Because the game isn't just about killing the other team. The game's about pushing and killing that thing right there, the Nexus. So, yeah. There's a way to win this game. So, if you, like, have a game where you are down 10 points and win because somebody was split pushing like a Dunk Master Yi, yeah, he won because he split pushed you and y'all didn't counteract that. So people can do that to you. You need to pay attention. I don't know where I'm going with this, but you know. I'm just gonna say you know a million times. Nivea's pushing top. Wukong's gonna go run in there and try to kill her. I'm gonna get wolves. Brandon is just gonna try to assist in killing Anivia because he's alistar and he's great at ganking. Heimer base, he's pushing bottom. So, like, you know, I clicked everywhere. You need to be able to pay attention or just know what's happening by looking at your map. So, as you can see, Anivia's just kind of walking down. So, Brandon targeted her. And she has an escape route right here. So somebody needs to go this way, and then somebody needs to go down this way. So not correct. So Baron's up. I ping it. I don't have a timer. I just whenever it pops up, I see it because it's a gigantic red dot at the bottom right. And dragon, but you really need to time it, just because you have better positioning. You can position yourself to it. So I film ult, but no I don't, because I flash and then I E and then I just run in there and get the kill. So I get a godlike plus 300. So 21, 2, and 8. My build is done after I go back. Surrender vote failed because they think they got this. So I ping Baron. Don't base. We got Anivia down. And Mordecai's here. It's 3, 5, and even if they try to steal it, we still get 2 kills at the most. So if you ever win a team fight and capitalize and do something worth it, like make you win the game. So I actually hit my smite that time. So yeah, we get Baron again. We got it last time, we got it again. So now I'm gonna buy my Infinity Edge, and I've still got 1,700 gold left over, but I've got this stacked to max. This is not stacked to max since I died. And yeah, so this is basically my finished build. This is what I keep it at. There's probably something better I could go. Like I could just get something to replace my Wriggles, but I like having that ward. Get something to replace my youmoos, but I think that's pretty good. I just didn't use the active on it at all. So I hate how this line points me back. So Ethan's gonna fight this E, but I'm gonna come in here and make sure get ulted by Cassiopeia. That ult. So I'm just gonna clear this wave since there's nothing really else to be done. I could jungle through and get clear everything, but I'm full fed. So really, my kind of goal right now is to push lanes. Since there's nothing else for me to really do. We got Baron, Dragon's up, but I mean we could get that to help everybody else get fed. So I'm just gonna push lanes. So they're just gonna defend lanes. So my goal is to kill him. So I'm just gonna hit this turret, ignore him. He just ulted me, ignited me. So I killed the turret, and then I've got him E'd, and I'm doing deeps on deeps, and he's dead. So full health again. That's what a bloodthirster does. So I was thinking about going through the jungle, but you know, let's push lanes. Let's win this. You win this game by pushing lanes. So here comes E. He's got to defend this. So let's hit him with my E, and then he's dead. Ethan got him. So me and Ethan, master E, dunking on people. Let's push this. Yeah, push all the way. Let's keep going. We just pushed 1 turret, 2 turrets. Let's get another one. We got Baron. We can push this. So he's gonna run here and try to do this. Nope, we just got 3 turrets in a row. So he's calling good game, but it's not over until you get the Nexus. They can still come back. If they kill one person, they can get the upper hand and they can win. So I'm just going to kill this one. Just try to kill as many turrets as I can and get out before they are up. I'm not looking at this. So Nivea's up, but Ethan's close to dying. I could try to dive in there, but I noticed I'm taking a good amount of damage, so I'm just going to run back through her ult, AoE. So Wukong, he's just going to get stunned, locked, and ult and die. So that's what I didn't want to happen to me, so that's why I ran away. So I warned him. So I could get like walled and oh yeah, that's what I yeah, that could have happened if I didn't turn around. So you need to pay attention, know what abilities they have up, and pay attention to it just so you know you don't get caught by it. Because that's what happens to a lot of people, they just don't think. Like, I got this fight, I'm just gonna kill this thing, they can't kill me, and then you get, like, CC'd to high heaven, and there's nothing you could do. So another surrender vote fell by them. Heimer's just gonna throw in some stuff. Ish on him a little bit. And then Nivea still hasn't built any type of health, just going all damage, and she's not even doing that much, really. He's gonna ult. I'm gonna fear him. I could ult in there, but I was kind of scared about dying right then. I don't know why. So I just didn't want to ult and lose vision like that right there, because that happens a lot to me. Because you have to have vision on people that ult with Nocturne. So, you know, if you see somebody running and they're almost out of vision and you're playing as Nocturne, make sure you can have vision on them, because if you lose vision, you're just going to sit there looking like a retard and everybody's gonna be like, why'd it go dark? Nobody died. So, yeah. If everything goes dark, you want somebody dead. Even though I didn't do that with the Nivea at the start, but, you know, I'm not perfect at this game. So she wants me. See that wall? Yep. He's doing deeps on deeps. What is Hammer built? He's a tank. Alright.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
I didn't realize this Heimer wasn't, like, amazing. So, we're playing with a tank Heimer here. It's only my Q. He comes in here, he's saying he's got this, but I'm doing so much damage. I think this is my third death right here. Yep. But I'll make sure I come out with a kill on here.
Legendary.
Yeah. My route should have been this way. I could have maybe got away if I'd ran that way, but for some reason I just went with the basic, I'm going to run through everybody and die. So that was my last death, last stupid moment, so... Oh, I didn't even see this chat.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh, Mordekaiser is being cool. So, let's give a shout out to this guy, since he was cool, I didn't thank him. Mustard Punk. MU57ARDPUK. He's a cool guy. I don't know how many wins he has, but yeah, he's cool. He's at least nice. He's not a troll, even though he's playing hue. Even though, yeah, you called me out on, like, why'd you do Baron? I don't know. Some people just, I don't know. So we've got 5,400 gold, 5,600 gold just sitting in the bank. Don't need it. There's probably a better item I could get, but I think that's a pretty good build. I don't know if I could replace my Wriggles or Ghost Blade, but yeah, that's all. I don't know. I'd have to go look up a guide on Nocturne to see what super late end game is you need to build. So they lost their turret. They got this one up. We pushed it. Our minions are kind of pushing a little bit. They were getting closer than here. I said wait for me. I don't want y'all dying. Don't initiate a 2v5. Yeah, if you ever push them, wait for your team to group up before you go in. That should be logical, but yeah, some people just don't understand. Ethan's new to the game. Wukong just, yeah. I didn't even look what happened right here. I wanted to know how he got away. Pro Wukong play right here. Just pro. So I was trying to save him. Everybody. I didn't even realize, and then Wukong's got what's he doing? He's got no health, but I'm just pushing backdooring over here. I don't know why everybody's chasing him. Yeah, so this is, see how everybody's paying attention to this? I'm paying attention to this, and Kennen cannot defend against me. So I'm just gonna push turret. They're gonna try to team fight right here. The goal of the game is to push the Nexus and kill it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I get stunned. I'm just gonna, that's it. See, everybody's over here. You need to be defending. If you don't have any turrets, can't team fight. And good game. So ended up going, I can't look. So 24, 3, and 9. Just
Victory.
guess. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna render this later and probably upload it within a week. I don't do videos like this that often. I do just random crap with me and my friends playing games. I just thought this was a really good match and I wanted to upload it just because it did pretty well and I had basically a pentakill. So, hope everybody has a good day. See you next time.